Hello, and welcome to Zenith of the Soul. Today, we will explore a special Osho Tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio for February 2025. More than simply predicting your destiny, our goal here is to discover how you can actively take action to shape and, who knows, change your fate. So, get ready for an introspective and powerful journey. Once you finish watching this video, remember to also check out the readings for your ascendant, as well as your moon sign. This is very important for you to gain a broader understanding of your energy field throughout this month. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to support our work. Now, let's go to the spread I just did here at my desk. I will now open the first card, which concerns your current moment. Queen of Fire, sharing. On a cosmic level, February 2025 opens with potent energies for Scorpio. As Venus retrograde moves through Aries, March 1st to April 12th, directly impacting Scorpio's 6th house of work and health, the Queen of Fire emerges in our central position, bringing a powerful message about sharing and abundance. The Queen of Fire appears radiant and regal, surrounded by an aura of generosity. Her presence shows no concern for inventory or future scarcity. She simply gives, flowing with natural abundance. Her energy resonates particularly strongly with Scorpio's natural intensity, but channels it towards sharing rather than protecting. In the present moment position, this card speaks to 3 key life areas. For relationships, the Queen suggests a period of emotional abundance. Rather than the typical Scorpionic tendency toward emotional self-protection, February 2025 calls for generous emotional expression. With Mars retrographic until February 23rd, this emotional openness may feel challenging but ultimately transformative. Financially, despite Venus retrograde's traditional caution around money, the Queen of Fire suggests prosperity through giving. The card's message aligns with Jupiter's movement into Cancer in June 2025, setting up long-term abundance through emotional intelligence rather than purely material gain. Regarding health, the Queen's radiant vitality suggests focusing on energy flow rather than conservation. With Saturn's impending move into Aries affecting Scorpio's 6th house of health, establishing sustainable energy management becomes crucial. The Queen's position at the center of our spread suggests that generosity and sharing form the core theme for February 2025. Her presence raises intriguing questions about what lies in the shadows of this abundant energy, questions our next card will help illuminate. Now, let's open the second card, which concerns the challenges and obstacles that arise in your path. A major arcana, silence. As our gaze shifts to the left position revealing the Silence card from the Major Arcana, we encounter a profound counterpoint to the Queen's expansive energy. This card emerges during a particularly significant astrological moment, as Neptune prepares for its historic ingress into Aries, March 30th, 2025, affecting Scorpio's 5th house of creativity and self-expression. The imagery of silence is haunting and powerful. A starlit night sky reflects perfectly on a mist-covered lake, creating a mirror-like symmetry. Above, the face of a goddess deep in meditation appears in the heavens, her expression conveying profound peace and understanding. This doubling effect, sky above, reflection below, speaks to the dual nature of Scorpio's challenge in February 2025. As our obstacle or challenge position, silence presents a fascinating paradox. While the Queen of Fire in our center position calls for sharing and outward expression, silence suggests that the real challenge lies not in giving, but in the quality of presence behind the giving. The card indicates that Scorpio's greatest obstacle may be the tendency to fill space with action rather than allowing moments of receptive stillness. This challenge manifests particularly strongly under February's astrological aspects. With Mars retrograde until February 23rd in your 12th house of unconscious patterns, there's a cosmic push toward inner work. The approaching Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries, July-October 2025, further emphasizes this theme of merging action with contemplation. In relationships, silence challenges Scorpio to embrace the uncomfortable spaces between words, to listen more deeply than speaking. The challenge isn't about withdrawing, but about developing a more profound quality of presence. Financially, this card warns against reactive decision-making. With Venus retrograde approaching, March 1st, the silence becomes particularly relevant in financial matters. The challenge is to resist impulsive moves and instead cultivate a meditative approach to resource management. Regarding health, silence points to the healing power of rest and contemplation. As Saturn prepares to enter Aries, affecting your health sector, finding balance between activity and stillness becomes crucial. The card suggests that healing comes not through constant doing, but through mindful being. The interplay between this card and the Queen of Fire creates an intriguing tension. How can one be both abundantly giving and deeply silent? This paradox sets up a powerful dynamic that our final card will need to resolve. As we prepare to reveal the potential outcome, we must consider how these seemingly opposing energies might find harmony. Now let's open the third card, which will tell us about the potential outcomes in your path. That is, the results in your fate. Page of Clouds. Mind. The Page of Clouds emerges in our outcome position, revealing a complex resolution to our reading's journey. This card appears as Pluto settles firmly into Aquarius in 2025, transforming Scorpio's fourth house of emotional foundations and inner security. The timing is particularly significant as Mercury prepares for its first retrograde of 2025 in Aries in March, affecting your sixth house of daily routines and mental processes. The Page of Clouds presents a striking image, a head filled with mechanical contraptions, its mouth constantly censuring, surrounded by an atmosphere polluted with arguments and opinions. This representation of the mind as a factory of endless thoughts and judgment seems, at first glance, to be an unusual resolution to our spread's narrative. However, its placement suggests a crucial recognition about the nature of mental patterns and their transformation. In our outcome position, this card reveals a powerful truth. The resolution comes through awareness of how we've allowed the mind to dominate rather than serve. With Uranus entering Gemini in July, this awareness becomes particularly potent for Scorpio as it impacts your eighth house of transformation and deep psychological insights. The Page of Clouds creates a fascinating synthesis with our previous cards. While the Queen of Fire calls for generous sharing and silence demands deep receptivity, this outcome suggests that true transformation occurs when we become aware of how our mental mechanisms often prevent both genuine giving and authentic stillness. In relationships, this card indicates a breakthrough in recognizing and releasing mental patterns that obstruct intimate connections. The upcoming Venus retrograde between March and April supports this deep psychological work, especially in partnership dynamics. Financially, the Page of Clouds suggests that success comes through awareness of limiting mental narratives about abundance and scarcity. Jupiter's movement into Cancer in June supports this transformation, especially in shared resources and investments. Regarding health, this card points to the profound connection between mental patterns and physical well-being. With Saturn's imminent ingress into Aries affecting your health sector, understanding this mind-body connection becomes crucial for overall wellness. The card's polluted atmosphere of opinions and judgments serves as a mirror, reflecting how mental clutter often obscures our natural capacity for both generosity and stillness. This recognition sets the stage for our final integration, where we'll explore how awareness itself becomes the key to harmonizing all elements of our reading. As we integrate these three powerful cards for Scorpio's February 2025, a remarkable alchemical process emerges. The combination of the Queen of Fire's generous abundance, the profound silence of the major arcana, and the Page of Clouds' awakening awareness creates a transformative pathway particularly attuned to February's astrological climate. With Mars retrograde ending on February 23rd in your 12th house of unconscious patterns, February presents a unique window for deep transformation. The flow of energy in our spread reveals a fascinating process, from the Queen's natural abundance, through the challenge of genuine stillness, to the awakening recognition of mental patterns that both block and liberate this flow. The visible aspects of this journey manifest as an apparent conflict between giving and receiving, between expression and silence. However, beneath this surface tension lies a deeper truth. The mind's mechanical nature often creates artificial divisions between these natural states. As Venus prepares for its retrograde in early March, February becomes a crucial preparation period for this deeper understanding. The transformation pathway revealed by these cards suggests a three-step process for February. First, embrace the Queen of Fire's natural abundance without mental qualification. This aligns perfectly with the first half of February, as Mars completes its retrograde journey. In practical terms, this means, in relationships, express appreciation and affection without calculating the return. Financially, review resources with an abundance mindset rather than scarcity thinking. For health, share energy through movement and activity, but without depletion. Second, cultivate the quality of silence, particularly during February's full moon in Leo on February 12th. This means, in relationships, practice deep listening without mental commentary. Financially, observe financial patterns without immediate judgment. For health, create space for genuine rest and recuperation. Third, develop awareness of mental patterns, especially as we approach the new moon in Pisces on February 27th. This involves, in relationships, notice how thoughts create barriers to connection. Financially, identify limiting beliefs about abundance. For health, recognize how mental stress affects physical well-being. The integration of these elements suggests specific actions for each life area during February 2025. For relationships, finances, and health. On this first week, practice unconditional giving, review resources with gratitude, and engage in energizing activities. On the second week, embrace comfortable silences, meditate before financial decisions, and prioritize quality rest. On the third week, observe without judgment, document mental patterns about money, and practice mindful movement. And on fourth week, integrate all three qualities and interactions, create a balanced approach to resource management, and establish sustainable rhythms. As February 2025 unfolds, this integration becomes particularly powerful under specific astrological aspects. February 12th's full moon in Leo illuminates the relationship between giving and receiving. Mercury's favorable aspects to Jupiter, February 3rd, support mental clarity. Mars's direct station on February 23rd activates the entire transformation process. The resolution emerges not through forcing change, but through the awareness that allows natural flow between abundance and stillness, between giving and receiving. This awareness itself dissolves the mental mechanisms that create artificial separation between these states. As February concludes, the synthesis of these energies prepares Scorpio for the significant transitions ahead in 2025, particularly the powerful ingresses of Saturn into Aries and Jupiter into Cancer. The key lies in maintaining the delicate balance between the Queen's generosity, the depth of silence, and the awakening awareness represented by the Page of Clouds. This integration creates not just a temporary state, but a sustainable approach to navigating the transformative energies of 2025, grounded in the wisdom that true abundance flows naturally when we can be both actively giving and deeply still, all held in the space of aware presence. Thank you for listening to our tarot spread. What did you think of today's reading? Please tell us in the comments which part caught your attention the most. Don't forget to like this video and share it with someone you know who needs to hear this reading today. And remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. Then, look for the videos related to your ascendant and moon on this channel, and watch them now to integrate all this knowledge and act in a targeted way. And if you want to understand this month's reading in the broader context of the year for your sign, watch the video on your screen now with a specific spread for 2025. See you in our next video.